Ladies and gentlemen, I just got this article like an hour and a half from Politico. Trump, Pittsburgh Synagogue shooting far more devastating than originally thought. Trump on Saturday said that a shooting at a Pittsburgh synagogue earlier in the day has proved to be far more devastating than local officials predicted. Events in Pittsburgh are far more devastating than originally thought. Trump tweeted, spoke with mayor and governor to inform them that the federal government has been and will be with them all day. I will speak to the media shortly and make further statement at Future Farmers of America. Trump echoed those statements at a later news conference at Joint Base Andrews, calling out hate in the country and adding that something has to be done about violence perpetuated by a madman or wacko advocating for the death penalty for such crimes and suggesting that armed guards should be mitigated the extent of violence. I mean, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? You know, violence in America has always been encouraged. It has. This is why your cops are out here acting the way they do towards the Black community, because it is encouraged for them to do that. From the police academy to the time they take their oath and become a cop, violence is encouraged. So when violence become a problem or it's aimed towards people that you favor, then all of a sudden it's a problem. But as long as it's not aimed towards the people you favor, you have no issue with it. That is the problem. That's the problem in America. But let me go on. Pittsburgh area law enforcement on Saturday responded to an active shooter situation at the Tree of Life Congregation Synagogue in the city's residential Squirrel Hill neighborhood, apprehending a suspect after multiple casualties were reported, including 3 police officers shot. An official death toll has not been released. A short time ago, we were dispatched to active gunfire at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Squirrel Hill. Commander Jason Lando told reporters shortly after 11 a.m., right now we have multiple casualties and we're working the situation. Lando added, it is imperative that the neighbors in the community surrounding the Tree of Life Synagogue stay in their houses and shelter in place. Do not come out of your home right now. So they're telling them it's not safe. We'll give you an update as soon as we get one, according to the Associated Press. About 20 minutes later, Pittsburgh police spokesman reported that the shooter had been taken into custody and 3 officers had been shot as they responded to the incident. Okay, so they're in the process of still trying to clear the building and figure out if the situation is safe and if there are any more threats inside the building. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf also confirmed on Twitter that the suspect was in custody and said the state is providing local first responders with whatever help they need. Jeff Finkelstein, CEO of the Jewish Federation of Greater Pittsburgh, told reporters Sunday that the results of a recent community study showed that more than half of the Jewish community of Greater Pittsburgh live in or around Squirrel Hill. I'm just sad. I don't know what to tell you, Finkelstein said. My heart goes out to all these families. Okay. He's just saying the typical, this stuff don't happen in our neighborhood. Well, apparently it did happen in your neighborhood. Finkelstein said he is not a member of the Tree of Life congregation, but estimated that dozens of people could have been inside the synagogue at the time of the shooting. It depends if there was some type of bar mitzvah or other special event, which would bring more people, he said. I would guess the Tree of Life, a typical Saturday morning, would have at the time a morning maybe 50, 60 people. As events develop, Trump tweeted, watching the events unfold in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, law enforcement on the scene, people in Squirrel Hill area should remain sheltered, look like multiple fatalities, beware of active shooter, God bless all. Vice President Pence wrote on Twitter that he was monitoring reports of the shooting, praying for the fallen, injured, and all the families impacted. Okay. And then, of course, Melania sends out a tweet. They're all pretty much saying the same thing. But this is the Sabbath, isn't it? And look at what happened in Pittsburgh, y'all. Things are happening so fast in these last days. You can expect to see and hear anything now. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.